Hey guys, so this morning's workout is a full body accessory workout. So I usually do this once a week and it just supplements my powerlifting training program. So you'll see the workout today. We go through about 8 different exercises. We're only doing 3 sets of each, and that's because we want to make sure that we cover my whole body in a relatively short period of time. So if you would like to be able to use this workout, take notes. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it.
So we started today's workout with some sumo stance squats on the Smith machine. So typically when I'm programming a workout, I will start with all of my bigger muscle groups first. So here today we're starting with our lower bodies because this is a full body workout, whereas if we started an upper body training session, I would definitely be hitting my lats or perhaps my rhomboids or whichever muscle group it is that I'm really wanting to focus on. So we've gone with sumo stance because this week I hadn't actually done a lot of glute work. So the sumo stance certainly targets up high into the hamstring and through your glutes. So we then head into the other room to do some leg extensions. So the antagonist muscle group are our quadriceps. The timing I'm doing for these is just regular timing or tempo, so 1, 1, 1, 1, whereas Lauren's actually doing some pause squeeze reps on the concentric phase of the movement. She's coming up, contracting for 2 seconds, and then a slower release than I am. So we did 3 by 12, I think it was this morning. So we then move into our second largest muscle group, being our back. So I've selected a wide neutral grip cable pull down. So nothing special about the tempo here. We're just doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 at an RPE 9 for me. So only leaving like 1 rep in the tank, so pretty hard. I think I actually did a PR for this weight today. So you can see there I'm keeping my chest up nice and high, really focusing on driving that cable down through my lats. Lauren's back is looking pretty good, considering she's currently taking in around 300 grams of carbohydrates, which just blows my mind. She's been doing a reverse diet since she finished her competition. So yes, we had some conversation about our current nutrition intakes. It's very interesting that her body weight is probably about 10 kilos less than I, or 20 pounds lighter than me. And her macros are like higher than mine at the moment. So it just goes to show you what a correct and aggressive reverse diet can actually do for you, which is really cool. So both of us are pretty keen to continue to grow and strengthen our back. So we're actually doubling up on the back exercises today. So this time we're bringing the movement in to target more of our rhomboids and lower thoracic spine. So we're doing a single arm bent over dumbbell row. And the tempo is a little slower for this one. So it is a 2-second eccentric. So when we lower the dumbbell down, it's a little slower than I would normally, and a 2-second pause at the top, holding the dumbbell in nice and close to our stomach. So I think we did 3 by 12 for this particular workout. So we then move into our shoulder workout. I've got to say, shoulders are probably my favorite muscle group to train, and because I have been doing a powerlifting training block, I haven't had as much of that accessory shoulder training into my programs. So when I do have one, I really like to challenge myself and go hard. So this workout is, what Lauren's doing is quite different to what I'm doing. She's doing regular tempo, but I have pause reps. So you can see when I bring the dumbbells down, I pause at the bottom, then I pause halfway, and then I drive up. So I do about 6 to 8 reps of this at an RPE around 8.5 or 9. So it needs to be a fairly challenging weight. Lauren here is just doing regular tempo. Come on. Nice. Come on. Push. Let's go. Hover over it. Actually, should we? These are shorts. So we're hitting a second exercise for our shoulders, and I've chosen this particular movement because I wanted to focus on my rear delts. So obviously this movement, which is a seated behind the neck Smith press, definitely works really well for me if that's the muscle group that I'm looking to target, compared to other exercises like, say, a bent over rear delt fly or something like that. So the tempo here is very controlled, nothing fancy. It's just a nice 1 count down, 1 second pause at the bottom, and it should be, though I think Lauren's tempo was a little different here to mine, a 1 second count concentric, or the driving up phase. So it's 1 1 1 1 is what I'm doing here for the tempo. Then hitting our smaller muscle groups last, our triceps and biceps. These aren't a big area of importance, particularly for bikini competitors, but it's still great to throw them in. And as I said, I will do this once a week to supplement even my powerlifting program. And Lauren actually does the same for her bikini style workouts. So here we've got a single arm cable pull down. It's in the reverse grip position, so you can see my hand is facing in towards my body. And I'm bringing it in across and then straightening it out so that I get a good flexion through the back of my tricep. Lauren's over there doing it as well. This is actually a really fun workout. We hadn't trained together before, so it was nice to get to know Lauren and kind of hear about her story with her bikini competitions. So we've moved over to an easy bar, close grip, bicep curl. She's working out hard here. I think we both did 3 by 12 to 15. Nothing super heavy. I actually will prefer to go lighter just so that I can actually feel my biceps working. A lot of people will try and go too heavy with movements like this, and same for their triceps, but they'll end up compensating and using other muscle groups just to move the weight. So if anything, I err on the cautious side when I do biceps and triceps, just to make sure that I'm actually using those muscles and not swaying or cheating to make the movement happen. So just to recap, I will do 5 days of powerlifting specific training and then 1 accessory day. So the accessory day will usually be a full body training program to try and hit all the muscle groups that aren't actually crucial for a powerlifting program. Obviously physique is still something that I pay emphasis to with the line of work that I'm doing. So we started off with our Smith machine Sumo squats. We then went on to the leg extensions, and Lauren was doing some pause style reps where I was just doing continuous. We then did our wide neutral grip cable pull downs. Again, you can mix up the tempos with these as well. It's just another way to increase your training volumes. We then did shoulder press with the dumbbells, the seated behind the neck press, then the tricep pull down and bicep curls.